Hall of Fame
Stand closer.
by the Milwaukee people. And Audrey is going to read her wonderful biography.
You taking a picture, Mike?
Movie, don't have to worry.
Movie. Whoa, wow, they moved.
We should stand on her head or something here, right,
I
Jenny?
stand on the table and perform.
We don't want this right in
How do you
front of
think
you,
I
though.
got this?
Can we pull this back so that we can get a good picture of you?
I'm good here.
Just pull it back.
Well, we could go in the center here.
Yeah.
We could go in the center over here.
All right.
Yeah, right here.
Pull right up by along the bar. Have them right in front
Yeah,
of the
how's
bar.
this?
Get closer, Audrey. I don't
Right in front of the bar.
It'd be better if you were over by,
Right in front of the
I don't
bar.
want the table in the
Or
front.
by the Hall of Fame thing.
Is this better?
Yeah,
How's this?
okay.
Okay, Audrey, you're on.
Okay, would you like to sit down and leave
Okay.
her so I can see her?
Okay.
Here, I want you to be here so I can look at you as I read this.
Okay, you want to sit down here, Jenny?
No, I want her to stand here.
You want your stand? Okay, I'll
You can
sit
sit
down.
down. She said.
Every once in a while, the Turner motto, a sound mind and a sound body, is exemplified in a somewhat different way. This isn't a story about a person born into a Turner family, bred and raised by Turner parents who already embraced Turner principles. This is the Genevieve May Strobish story. This essay is about her remarkable personal traits: creativity, hard work, inventiveness, courage, a zest for fun and life, faith, cheerfulness, perseverance, loyalty, and her way of accepting and supporting others. These traits were woven into living a life that could be held up as a model of a Turner lifestyle. Genevieve, Jenny, takes pride in hailing from the metropolis of Hibbing, Minnesota, known for being not only her birthplace, but also the birthplace of the Greyhound Bus Company, as she puts it. Her family moved to Milwaukee when she was 1. Her mother, then only 17, soon found herself as a single parent of 1 child. To support her child and herself, she ended up running room and board houses during the Great Depression. Jenny went to work at 16, holding jobs at the telephone company, working on a hydraulic press in a war plant, and finally at First Wisconsin Bank. Then she met George, an active member of the Milwaukee Turners gymnastics team. Their first date was an excursion to Turner Point. This was an informally designated piece of land jutting out into Lake Michigan on Milwaukee shoreline just north of Bradford Beach. Gymnasts used to gather there to hand balance and practice calisthenics and such on Sundays during the warm summer months. The two were smitten, and Jenny and George were married in June 1947. Thus began a lifetime of Turner involvement on every level for Jenny. She and George were very active members of the Milwaukee Turner Society. When Jenny wasn't working at raising her 6 children, she lost 1 child in infancy, driving a school bus, teaching at MATC in the evenings, holding positions of importance in her church, she was contributing to the Milwaukee Turners in many different capacities. On the local Turner level, Genny, a talented designer, skilled seamstress and handcrafter, became very involved in cultural activities. She won many ribbons, trophies, and honors, and she said that she treasures them all. In addition, she acted as an assistant to cultural chair Olga Wiedemann, eventually becoming chairperson of the Milwaukee Cultural Competitions herself. Genny joined the Ladies Auxiliary and, naturally, soon became president. On the Wisconsin district level, Genny entered items in the district convention cultural competitions. Again, she was successful in winning ribbons and trophies and, of course, points for her home Turner Society. She helped organize, along with family members, a recent Wisconsin District Convention cultural competition in Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Turners won the traveling trophy, which we've discovered today has disappeared. We're looking for it.
It was last in my hands.
That's the Madison flag.
Genny also became involved with cultural activities at the national level with the American Turners. She again entered items and won honors for them. The following is an example of her just do it attitude. At the 1971 National Festival, Turnfest, everything seemed perfectly organized to the coaches' satisfaction. The judges were in place and doing their jobs. The competitors were busy going through their apparatus routines. At lunchtime, as lunchtime approached, it was suddenly discovered that there had been no arrangements made for feeding all those people. Genny was credited with saving the day by creating a luncheon at the 11th hour at Nicolay High School. It was sort of a fish and loaves experience. No one seemed aware a problem had even existed. Genny also contributed and assisted in the cultural events at the Indiana National Festival. All 6 of Genny's children were active in Turner gym classes. She was as involved a parent as only Genny could be. She transported them, supported their activities, attended every competition, and volunteered whenever there was a service to provide or a job to fill. She taught all her children to give back and to volunteer. Like the Army, if we didn't volunteer, Mom would volunteer us. Her son reported that. As an example, she volunteered her electrician husband and sons to do an important and extensive lighting project in the gymnasium at a great savings to the Turners. Genny herself was always available to help others and volunteer her time. Her children described how Genny used her artistic vision and design talents to assist them in their various activities as they grew up. Whether it was designing and sewing costumes for their water ballet performances, or assisting in designing and building of homecoming floats, Genny was there. In this kind of family environment, the children developed a respect for the importance of physical fitness and mental and moral excellence. As could be predicted by anyone who knew Genny, her 6 children grew up to be energetic and talented professional people with successful careers, and in turn created grandchildren equally energetic and talented. The 3rd generation has arrived and is promising to carry on the family tradition of a sound mind and a sound body. The criteria for being honored by being the criteria involves
Turn it
having
around.
to have contributed on all three levels of tourism, local, state, and national. That's why the essay was organized the way it was.
Thank you all so much. I never realized that I would ever do this. I mean, you live long enough, they pin a ribbon on you.
Jenny's name will be added to this plaque.
We need